Okay, so this video we're going to talk about bracing. Extremely important in terms of creating a strong centre from which the body can move and balance from. Okay, functionally, the body should be able to brace in any kind of position. To start off with, you're going to probably have to start isolating and starting to connect with that bracing technique. Okay, so to start off with that, we want to go on our backs. Okay, hands underneath the lower back. Okay, so sort of in line with where the belly button is, underneath the back. In this position, start pressing your back into your hands. Okay, by doing that, you should see the arch. Okay, a bit of space. Okay, and then I press down with my back. From here, pull in your belly button nice and strong. And that straight away, you should feel a brace. In this position, start trying to hold that belly button engaged, the back pressed against your hands, and start breathing in and breathing out, maintaining the brace. From here, we can go into a dying bug exercise. So it's holding the brace and it's starting to stretch one leg out, stretch the other leg out. So now we're creating a bit of hip extension, and we can increase the difficulty in that by raising one leg up and maintaining that brace throughout. Another traditional brace exercise would be the plank. So I want shoulders retracted, glutes squeezed, hips engaged, head forwards, and hold that position. Alternatively, we can come into that, and then you could even try going for some shoulder touches, maintaining that whole body in that straight position. You could also go for some knee raises. You can start getting quite dynamic with your brace. Okay, and progressively that wants to build into anything really. Something like a crawl. Very good functional exercise. Get nice and low. Holding that brace throughout. Starts getting the upper and lower limbs all moving. Now, one thing that's very interesting with the brace is all to do with pelvis control. And you'll find most people have their pelvis, okay, and it's up at the back, so it's anteriorly rotated. In that position, it can create something like a duck butt if you were running. Okay, shortens hip flexors, shortens lower back, doesn't really do anything for the glutes, doesn't really do anything for the core. Okay, so by doing that brace, we're going to engage the glutes a little bit more, we're going to engage the abs a little bit more. In turn, that's going to help stretch out the hip flexors, help stretch out the lower back. If we consider hamstring mobility, okay, hamstring mobility can be affected by your ability to control your pelvis. So, if I was to lie down in a completely relaxed position, that is the range of my hamstring mobility. Okay, if I'm to now incorporate a brace into this, okay, and to posteriorly tilt my pelvis, okay, I'm going to take a big breath in. When I breathe out, I suck in my abs, suck in the belly button, pull it all the way up into the rib cage. I hold that position. Take another big breath in, hold that breath in, and now I can get an increased range of motion on the hamstrings. Okay, so hamstring mobility can be significantly affected by your pelvis control. And by pelvis control is all to do with the bracing. So to repeat, that's a big breath in. When you exhale, suck all those abs in, up into that rib cage. Breathe in again whilst holding that, and then start raising your legs up. We can create this into a little bit more of a stronger exercise by holding one leg up. You could even do that by holding a band or a towel around that leg to give you a bit of help. And you can start raising those legs up in that brace position to really work on that hold. Other ways to incorporate brace is we can start adding in little balance exercises. In pairs, you can go in from a bilateral kneel, unilateral kneel, okay, or into a lunge, arms out, and you've got to resist the movement of the other person pushing your hands from side to side, okay. Equally, you could do that with a med ball, holding it in different positions, okay, or a TheraBand, holding the band out and just walking away, again, maintaining that brace. Okay. If we look at the back, a very simple exercise is a Superman exercise. Arms out wide, thumbs pointing up, squeeze the shoulders back, pull the arms back, head up, and hold in that position. So this is a skydive position. Okay, and you'd hold that, and then you start moving the arms forwards and backwards, maintaining that strong back posture. From here as well, we could go into a Superman position, and we could even take that into a position on our hands and on our legs, like that. Okay, you can also take into bracing, side planks, okay, like that. Start bringing legs, mobilising it, twisting, adding in different types of movements. Okay, and likewise you could also go on up into a position on your hand. So that really gives you a few little exercises to start really working and focusing on that core bracing.